Hey, what's Crankle Dackle Pterodactyls? Look at this guy. Oh my goodness, he's so good. This is BL's Highway Master. I think BL stands for like Bailan or something like that. I'm not exactly sure what that means, but dude, he's so nice. And he appears to be scaled properly, almost properly, with the Hot Wheels Prime. And the reason I say that is like, dude, take a look at their tires. Almost the same. Almost, right? He's like maybe 5% bigger. And so that leads me to believe that in scale, perhaps the truck is about 5% bigger too. But either way, just kind of showing you that incredible things can be done even at this scale if you have the right engineers. And that just looks so clean, doesn't it? And they've done a great job. And I'm going to start transforming him right now. And just full disclaimer, like full disclosure, I'm not that familiar with Bay-verse primes, right? And so if this guy is borrowing some type of transformation from an existing Bay-verse, please let me know, because I would just love to know more just for my own information. But anyway, yeah, on with the video. So this piece over here, this is the back, and you can see that it has the gas tanks over there. It even has a faux hitch. Because from what I understand, there is actually going to be a Jetwing trailer released, according to my buddy Chris. And what is up, Chris? And it's going to plug in over here. And yeah, that's what I heard. But yeah, faux trailer, faux gas tanks and everything. But it does a stupendous job, basically plugging everything in over here and holding it in place. And so that's great. That's great. This piece over here, you flip down, and they are kind of locking mechanisms, holding mechanisms, and things like that. And there's a lot of great things. I will say that the legs are probably the most quote-unquote complicated parts. A complicated part, and it does flummox me a little bit, but it's not difficult. It's just kind of order of operation, and I actually find this transformation quite fun. And so this I've seen done on Bay-verse figures before, where they got the arm in the front, and yeah, I'm sure what they're doing has to some degree borrowed some engineering from existing stuff out there, but yeah. This part on mine, by the way, there's a double hinge where it's going to flip up. Mine is really tight, and it likes to pop off a lot. So we'll see if it happens again, but yeah. So we'll start like I said, popping these bits off, and this thing is so cool the way it like accordions open and close. And the tires over here are almost kind of like this locking mechanism. So you can see how everything was kind of hugging. It was just hugging everything, right? And now that you've undone all of that, oops, got to straighten out this back piece. Once you do all of that, you can extend this open. Neat, right? And all the stuff that was used to hug will fold around and create this contour. Again, just very, very neat. This is the foot, and that was basically hidden underneath the forearms. Well executed. I do believe I've seen some Bay-verse figures where the foot is used to create the grill or the bumper or whatever you call that. And so, yeah, there's probably some engineering that's being borrowed over here. Let's see. How do I do this? Oh, yeah. So this compresses, that closes up. You open that red bit up, you close this, and then you lock that in place. That's nice. And you can see that one thing earlier that was hugging the other side, and this red bit now have this kind of contour. And this is the back of the leg, and you plug that in. These are the feet. You unfold them, the toes, and then you bring the bridge up. And this back part is going to fill this out over here. There is one section right here that's going to be kind of empty, but whatever, dude. We'll just have to live with that. But yeah, you reverse the folds, and then you bring this out, and that will kind of, yeah, that's pretty much the foot. Yeah, I mean, it's too bad that they couldn't get anything like right in there, but at the same time, whatever, dude. It is what it is. I can live with it. I won't cry about it today. I cry about so much stuff. Oh, whoops. I forgot to undo this. So it just kind of popped out. That's on me. Where does it go, though? But yeah, so you just keep that out. Once again, unfold everything. Get this bit ready. Bring out this bit, and then you can start collapsing everything in on themselves. Very, very clever design, man. Very, very clever design and well executed. I mean, it's one thing to think about it, but it's another thing to actually execute upon your vision and to be able to get it right. And so, yeah, kudos to these guys, man. The manufacturing and the quality of this toy actually feel quite nice. The parts feel good, don't feel cheap. So kudos to them. I don't know anything about them. This is the first of their products that I'm handling, but I'm super excited to see what else They do. Dude, did I not flip this around? Okay, so you're supposed to flip that around, and you have this come around, and then it hides up, and it hides like that emptiness over here. But yeah, this is the first of their products that I am witnessing and getting to review. But I'm very impressed. Yeah, you know, I'm always so happy when I find new manufacturers, basically like new brands, new companies who are bringing out quality toys. You know what I mean? It's like finding a good chef. You're like, ooh, you know, you get excited at the prospects of what they could bring to the game and stuff. And so, yeah, really, really well done, right? So these are the legs. And like I said, this is the only part that I would like to have slightly improved upon. But also, it's not the end of the world, dude. And that's pretty nice. That's pretty nice. Let me take a quick breather so I can clear my head. All right, 1 second. All right, sorry about that. I have like a meter, and once that flummox meter gets full, like I got to wring my hands, I got to breathe, or otherwise my brain's not going to operate properly. I know myself well enough. And so, yeah. So this bit over here, the bottom half of the smokestacks, you just bring that down, and then you're going to open that up, and that's kind of like the bit that's locking everything in place. And you can see the arm actually starting to move. So let's see if we can get this one done. Bring this out. Fold this up. Come on. Oh, we did it. We did it. Hey, we did it. Happy, happy, happy times. Okay. So that all came up, and then this part is going to open, and then the head is just going to pop out. Pretty simple. I will say the head, when I look at it in totality, I think the head looks small. But I know in the Jetwing armor, for some reason, the head gets a little bit shrunk, and maybe it's to offset like how big the wings are. But I don't know. The head is slightly small, and you'll see when we finish this up. So this comes up. This will flip up. The legs will flip down. And this chest always messes me up. It's not difficult. It's just something about the way it moves. Oh, hey, I'm doing it. I'm doing it. I think it's probably because I practiced with the members of the Orchard, the people on channel membership. I did a run through with them, and so that's probably why I'm able to do this as fluidly as I am right now. But yeah, I wonder if this is supposed to be an Autobot symbol in reality. I don't know, because on the other side, it certainly looks like it, right? And then what's going to happen over here? We're going to push that back. We're going to bring the arms out. We're going to push this down. We're going to push that piece up. We're going to bring that down, and it will tab in. Actually, the window will tab into that bit right there. Situate the windows however they're supposed to be situated. I think it's like that. And then the arms, we can start plugging them in. They will plug into the side over here. And then you will fold this bit up. You'll turn that around, and you'll bring it down without making a sound. Haha. Oh, wait. This part came undone. And this will tab in with that back piece. Again, really nice locking mechanisms that I always, always, always appreciate. Then we flip that. And I think he is done. Hey, focus. I hate when that happens. Let me dress him up with his accessories, and we can take a look at him. All right, so here he is in his bot mode. He's a good-looking bot, but there are some limitations to his mobility, and I don't know, that's probably because he's so small and stuff like that. And chiefly is the head rotation. That's about all you're going to get. I mean, you can spin it a bit more, but it has to be tilted up, so you can't do a full swing without lifting it up. When you get the Jetwing pack, it's going to be nice because it's going to allow him to soar, and that's cool. I like that, but unfortunately, yeah, generally your left and right, it will be impeded to some degree, so that's probably the best that you're going to get. Arms-wise, he has basic articulation. He has up, down, and side to side. There isn't a butterfly. You can fake it by going back if you want, but forward butterfly, there's nothing. And this is just on a hinge. It's not on a screw, so sometimes it will slide off, but that's okay. That's okay. The back, by the way, I know I talked about this during the transformation, but it's pretty clean, man. I like the way this works out. And these are all faux and fake and stuff, but again, doesn't really bother me none. I think it's just really well done over here. Articulation in the legs, you can move it side to side, but this kind of impedes it from doing the full Van Damme. Or I think Bobby Skullface calls it like the full Monty, or is the full Van Damme? Anyway, shout out to Bobby Skullface. Yeah, one of my favorites, dude. And this over here, there is swivel. We went over this during the transformation, and so you can swivel that. There is a ball joint for the foot, but it's on the side, so the placement of it does impede certain poses and stuff. But for what it's worth, yeah, it's not bad. He has a swivel on the waist as well. This over here, I can't quite tell if it's supposed to be an ab crunch or a hip swing. I don't know. Because of the location, I guess it's a hip swing and it's not an ab crunch. And it doesn't aid the foot, like, you can't do the full haya, right, for vertical. And doing this extra thing allows you to get a little bit more, but not too much. And so, yeah, I don't know, man. It doesn't do a lot for me. But still, for something at this size, it is really, really quite impressive. And yeah, I think they did a great job. I think they did a great job. I'm seriously in for whatever these guys put out until they disappoint me. I mean, hopefully they don't, because this is a very, very, very impressive piece. Over here, you can see I've plugged in some of the accessories. He has the blade and he has the hook. Revenge of the Fallen or Dark of the Moon. I don't remember when he first had this. And this I think he had from the original, right? As far as blasters go, the default hands that he comes with, the ones that you use to transform, you can just plug in the canister, the oil canister blasters, and those are done well. They fit very snugly in his hands, and so yeah, you can get into a lot of cool poses with the caveat of the things that I mentioned about the limitation and the articulation and stuff like that. But still, overall not bad. Overall not bad, right? He does come with a couple of other hands, and one of them is very perplexing, actually. Here, let me actually show you. He has the pointy hand, which is cool, to infinity and beyond, a la Buzz Lightyear. Hey, I have an idea. That works cool. He also has the gravity hands. So he's like, oh, I'm about to dunk. Like, oh, you know, he has the open palm, and that's cool. But this last one, I don't quite understand. So when I see this, I think that's the back of the hand, right? Meaning that's the inside of the palm. But the way the fingers are oriented, like I don't understand the scenario in which they would be used. You know, right? It's just like, oh my god, oh my god, oh my god. Like that's all I can really think of. Because yeah, I'm pretty sure that is the back of the hand. Where it's just like, girl, I just got my nails did. You know, like that's kind of the look. I don't know. It looks kind of strange, man. So that's probably the only real eyesore when it comes to the hand placement and stuff. But at the same time, it's a funny look. That's really about it, though, man. And overall, on a scale of 1 to 10, kind of like rating it with context and not in a vacuum, but like in context with everything, his size and everything. Out of scale of 1, or excuse me, yeah, on a scale of 1 to 10. I would give him an 8.5. Pretty solid 8.5, like not questioning 8.5. And again, I'm excited to see their Jetwing version, and I'm here for all of it. So if you like Hot Wheel scale stuff and you like Bay-verse Prime, dude, this might be for you. And if you decide to pick him up, check out tfsafari.com and utilize the coupons that you see on the corner right corner of your screen. Goodness gracious. I'll talk to y'all soon, okay? Bye. Ciao, ciao. Bye.